The Supreme Court today came down heavily on the National Testing Agency, that is NTA, while hearing petitions related to the NEET UG paper leak case, stressing that accountability must be fixed in order to prevent such incidents from recurring. A bench comprising Justices P.S. Narasimha and Alok Arade observed that the country should not disappoint its youngsters and remarked that repeated paper leak controversies deeply affect not only students but also their families who invest immense emotional energy into these examinations. And during the hearing, the court pointed out that the institutions like the UPSC had not faced such issues and said that the NTA needed to learn from them. Justice Narasimha sought detailed information from the Ministry of Education regarding the verification process followed for the NEET UG examination. The court also noted that unless responsibility is fixed in such cases, paper leak incidents will continue to occur. Solicitor General Tushar Mehta appeared for the centre informed the bench that Prime Minister Narendra Modi is personally monitoring the matter in order to ensure that there are no lapses in the conduct of the re-examination. He said that the government is serious about the concerns of students and that new security mechanisms and methods have been introduced for the NEET UG retest that was scheduled for June 21. The hearing also revisited the 2024 NEET UG controversy when allegations of paper leaks had similarly reached the Supreme Court. Referring to that episode, the bench reprimanded the NTA during the previous hearing on May 25, stating that it was unfortunate that the agency had not learned lessons from the earlier incident. The court recalled that a committee had been constituted in 2024 which made several recommendations that were accepted by the authorities. The NTA was directed to file an affidavit by May 28 detailing the steps it had taken to implement all those recommendations and comply with the court's earlier directions. Responses were also sought from the centre and the CBI in the current matter. Several petitions were also heard by the Apex Court, including one filed by the Federation of the All India Medical Association, which demanded the creation of a strong and autonomous system to conduct NEET UG examinations. The petition argued that repeated paper leaks have directly affected the fundamental rights of more than 2.27 million students. FAIMA also sought the formation of a high-powered monitoring committee in order to supervise the re-examination process until a new body is established. And according to the petition, the committee should be headed by a retired Supreme Court judge and include cybersecurity experts and forensic scientists in order to prevent future leaks. Another petition filed by the United Doctors Front demanded that the existing structure of the NTA be dissolved entirely and replaced with a new National Examination Agency. Notably, the NEET UG examination was originally conducted on May 3 across 551 cities in India and 14 centres abroad, with nearly 2.3 million candidates appearing for the medical entrance test. And according to the NTA, reports of irregularity surfaced on the evening of May 7, after which the matter was referred to the central agencies for investigation. The examination was subsequently cancelled on May 12 and on May 15. The Ministry of Education and the NTA officially announced that the re-examination would be held on June 21. The Central Bureau of Investigation is continuing its probe into the alleged paper leak. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court has directed the centre to file a fresh affidavit and has posted the matter for the further hearing in the second week of July. The Apex Court emphasized that restoring faith in the examination system is essential and made it clear that accountability and institutional reform can no longer be delayed. That's all for now. Stay tuned to the Savera for more updates. Do like, comment and subscribe to the channel.